A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold move that is set to shake up international trade relations, the White House has announced that President Donald Trump will impose tariffs of 25% on imports from Canada and Mexico and 10% on goods from China, effective February 1st. This decision, articulated by White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, is framed as a necessary measure to combat illegal fentanyl trafficking and undocumented border crossings. The tariffs are a fulfillment of Trump's campaign promises, which aim to bolster domestic manufacturing and address trade deficits with the U.S.'s largest trading partners. During a press briefing, Leavitt emphasized that these tariffs are a direct response to the fentanyl crisis, which has claimed millions of lives in the United States. She stated, "These are promises made and promises kept by the president." The tariffs come amid rising tensions regarding immigration and drug smuggling, with Trump asserting that Canada and Mexico have not done enough to curb these issues. Interestingly, while the tariffs on Canada and Mexico are set at 25%, Trump has indicated that Canadian oil imports may face a lower tariff of 10%, potentially starting on February 18th. This distinction raises questions about the administration's strategy regarding energy imports, particularly given that a significant portion of the U.S. crude oil supply comes from Canada. The implications of these tariffs extend beyond mere economics. They could potentially ignite a trade war with Canada and Mexico, both of whom have signaled their intent to retaliate if the tariffs are implemented. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau remarked, "It's not what we want, but if he moves forward, we will also act." This response indicates a willingness to stand firm against U.S. policy, which could lead to a tit-for-tat escalation in tariffs. Moreover, the economic ramifications of these tariffs could be significant. Experts warn that imposing such steep tariffs could lead to increased prices for American consumers, as businesses may pass on the costs associated with the tariffs. With approximately 40% of crude oil processed in U.S. refineries coming from Canada, any tariffs on oil imports could disrupt energy prices, further complicating the U.S. economy's recovery from recent inflationary pressures. Mark Carney, former head of Canada's central bank, cautioned that these tariffs could damage the U.S.'s global reputation and hinder economic growth. In addition to Canada and Mexico, Trump has also hinted at future tariffs on the European Union, suggesting a broader strategy of protectionism aimed at reshaping international trade dynamics. The potential for a trade war looms large, with economists predicting that retaliatory measures could exacerbate inflation and negatively impact several sectors, including energy, agriculture, and manufacturing. As the situation unfolds, the White House faces a delicate balancing act. While the administration seeks to fulfill its promise of protecting American jobs and industries, the risk of triggering a wider trade conflict remains a pressing concern. With both Canada and Mexico preparing their own responses, the coming weeks will be critical in determining the trajectory of U.S. trade policy and its implications for the global economy. In response to the tariffs, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum emphasized the importance of defending her country's sovereignty while maintaining a dialogue with the U.S. government. She stated that Mexico has prepared multiple plans to address the situation, highlighting the complexities of international relations in the face of unilateral trade measures. As we move closer to the implementation date of these tariffs, the potential fallout for American consumers, industries, and international relations remains to be seen. Will these tariffs effectively address the issues they are intended to solve, or will they lead to unintended consequences that further complicate the economic landscape? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, the stakes are high and the world is watching. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.